We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A good matchup here for you. Cincinnati Reds and the San Giants. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Ty Blach, a native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
And our first pitch taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from San Francisco. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye?
I'm definitely excited to see the speed and athleticism of Billy Hamilton on display. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done. Second out.
First baseman number 19, Joey Votto.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. After it is McCutchen. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Getting ready for the bottom of inning number 1 as Gregor Blanco will have honors here in the home first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Peraza takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Next to bat for the Giants, Andrew McCutchen. Now here it comes. Dribbled up the line. And there's foul for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. One and one to Andrew McCutchen.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Schebler moves over, and the inning is over. Books tonight still scoreless here on MLB Network. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Adam Duvall. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ripped on the ground to first. Belt has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's focus our attention on third baseman Evan Longoria. Multiple Gold Glove winner. This guy has ice water in his veins. He never lets on. You can't tell if this guy's on fire or he's struggling. He's one of the most consistent defenders in our sport.
In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. At third, Longoria. Fielded cleanly. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Lifted in the air to center field. Tomlinson is there, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Buster Posey now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped weakly to the left. Suarez ranges to his right. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman Evan Longoria. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Grounder down the line at third. He's got it on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
This one skied out toward right. McCutchen on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Ready now for Cincinnati, Jose Peraza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyler Mahle. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's what it's...
And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Reds are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in, Kelby Tomlinson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Suarez is there, and there's one down now. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. So in now for San Francisco, Ty Blach. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. I had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Good back-to-back sliders right there. That just tells me that he feels really good about his breaking ball, and if he continues to have good command of that hard slider, he should continue to do well in this ballgame.
The 1-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. After it is Hamilton. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to live in the outer half of the plate, then you're going to have to dive out there and get it. And that's exactly what he did. Hey, that's a heck of a job right there, going the other way after seeing 3 pitches on the outer half.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in Gregor Blanco, the left fielder. He's set, and the pitch. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
That ball wasn't hit all that hard, but it had base hit written all over it until the infielder made a nice diving stab on that one.
Stepping in now, Brandon Crawford, lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Jeanette is there. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, into the bleachers, and gone. A solo shot here to left. Third home run for him on the year. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And the pitch. And there's ball one. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 2 balls and a strike to Gennett. To first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys topping out so far in the low 90s. 93 for one guy, 91 for the other. In there, 0-1. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Well, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Slapped hard the opposite way. McCutchen is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Third baseman number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. The 0-2 delivery. Stays alive, still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Curveball just about brung him up, but it's to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A little bouncer.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The 2-2 one more time. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Votto is on his way home. Oh, and he throws it away. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
The 0-1 pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. No problem over there for the baby giraffe Belt, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Reds lead this one 2-0. Ready for another chance. Andrew McCutchen started out here for San Francisco with Buster Posey to follow on deck.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And McCutchen has himself a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. There's one. On to Votto, a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Barnhart gathers, and that ends.